What up? What up? It's your boy Randy Stress. Welcome to the Stress-Free Zone. As you know, this is a place where you get to meet celebrities, athletes on a more personal level. Sometimes we do other people, but today we're doing athletes. So today I have Vasquez Hayes, former defensive back for Hawaii. I know you get tired of people saying former defensive back for Hawaii because you were a receiver, safety. You did a lot.
Yeah, I know. I did a lot. Oh, I mean, growing up, I played a lot of sports growing up, and even doing I played basketball, football, track, even played a little baseball. So kind of wanted to do it all and whatnot, and wanted to be a guy that played offense, defense, slot, inside, safety, corner. Just kind of wanted to do it all. So yeah, wanted to be versatile.
Okay, nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with versatility. I mean, I played football too, started on offense, ended up on defense. I get all of that. I can't do the baseball thing.
But you know,
Never get thrown out at first base, but that inside curve scared the hell out of me. So
it comes too. It comes fast too. Yeah.
the rib cage. People are like, you okay? Dude, it's coming across my ribs. It's a little ball going 80 miles an hour.
Yeah, man, that thing goes just like that too. Yeah.
Yeah. So you're a man of many talents. Before we get to what you're doing now, because we always like to know that, I always like to give people this first question, kind of open it up, get a little something going. What is it that you would like people to know about you?
Well, starting off, I'm a God first type person. God is everything. Without God, I won't be here today. So that starts off family origin. Got a lot of family and whatnot. Staying close to family. Family is everything. This family origin. I'm a hard worker, and right now, I'm in a position where I'm trying in a transition to trying to get more athletes, to talk to more athletes and help them transition to a smoother career after football, after sports or whatnot. Because it's a very challenging time for an athlete after that clock. After that clock is finally over with. So I do a lot of work in the community and whatnot. Right now, I'm an educator, coach as well. So doing that and just trying to really get in the community and help young guys, so they won't make the same mistakes that I did growing up and things of that nature. So just trying to really give back to the community and the younger generation.
Hey, that's a commendable thing right there. So many times people get out and they forget what it was like growing up. They forget what the kids are going through now. As you get older, there's so many things, especially when you're in that right age group where you still remember enough of what you went through that you can kind of help those youngsters kind of transition over, give them that little insight that they can't get from other people. And it's great when it comes from somebody who did what they're trying to do. That's an amazing thing also.
Yeah, no, definitely.
So what kind of things are you doing in the community right now?
So right now I'm doing things like every probably about once a month. I have a camp where I run where kids come out and it's a free camp or whatnot. Me and a couple of my buddies, I get a couple of trainers or whatnot. They come out and really just we have really a field day. So we do different things. We do different things like the three cone shuttle and different drills and things like that to get you ready for just a training day for football, almost like a camp day where you can learn different fundamentals, learn different skills, and pick up tips and stuff like that to take on with you as you move forward with your career. So that's one of the things. Do many different things. I also do what I have is called respite care. Respite care is where I tend to with the special needs. So I also have a camp for the special needs as well, where they come out and they go through drills or whatnot, and I get them going, different things like that. So I also do both. So I do the camps for the for everybody else, and I also have a camp for the special needs kids called respite care. So it's called retro respite care.
Okay,
so
okay.
A lot in the community.
That's good. So what motivated you to get this stuff started?
Well, really just growing up, my family is my father, my mom, my dad, actually my grandparents, everybody in my family, they're big and giving back. So every time I growing up or whatnot, I always was told that it's better to give than receive. A closed fist. If you have a closed fist, nothing can come in and nothing can come out. So you better open your hand up to give things to people. So I've learned that, kind of got that installed in me at a young age, and kind of been doing it just ever since, and just been, I have younger brothers. I have younger brothers and sisters as well. I'm the oldest, so that's like it's kind of in my blood to kind of pass down what I know and kind of teach and kind of lead and things of that nature. So kind of in my blood, kind of in my nature to do. So just it was time to go ahead and do it.
Okay. So is COVID affecting how these programs go now? Because I know it's messing everything else up.
Yes, and we just went through a little cold front in Houston or in Texas where the water and the power was out. So yeah, that weather and the virus has definitely brought up challenges. But we've overcome them. We're taking the right protocol. We practice and we use safe distances. Everybody has on a mask or whatnot, and we have to cut down our numbers on attendance or whatnot. But if you don't go to one, we make sure you go to to the next camp or whatnot. So we keep a record of that, and everybody gets tested before we start the camp or whatnot. And we have different waivers to sign to make sure you haven't had a fever in the past 14 days, and you haven't been exposed to anybody in the past 14 days. So me and my team, we do a good job of we haven't had knock on wood, we haven't had any cases of COVID or whatnot. So we've been doing a great job staying on top of it. So yeah.
Okay. I'm loving the fact that you're doing this for the young kids, because there are so many kids out there who get passed up in sports, especially football, because so many coaches, they want you to be ready made. And there are some kids who have a lot of potential and they get overstepped because we want somebody who's already there. And you're like, man, dude, that guy could be the next Walter Payton. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, you never know. You can take it from me firsthand. I went to a private school to play basketball, so I was a basketball kid. Then Charlie Ward was my high school football coach. He seen me play basketball. You know, Charlie, if you know football or basketball, you know Charlie Ward, Heisman Trophy winner, went to Florida State and went on and didn't get drafted for the NFL and went to the NBA for the Knicks and played, 10, 12 years or whatnot. So I went to school to play basketball. Charlie Ward seen me at basketball practice and said, hey, you need to come play football. Did not want to do it at all or whatnot. So called in my parents, kind of forced me to do it or whatnot. I'm glad he did or whatnot. But kind of started playing football and had to go to a junior college. Had to go to Blinn first. So I went to Blinn first because I was a basketball kid, only 1 year playing football or whatnot. And kind of, had to dig and claw my way, out of Blinn to get some to go to Hawaii. So I'm definitely, I definitely understand the struggle and the not being recognized and having to fight and claw your way out. So definitely though, these kids definitely get overlooked. And there's a lot of talent. It's all about the right system. It's all about getting the best out of each student. Each athlete as well. So it's a lot, but I love it. It's very rewarding to me.
Yeah, that's amazing there too. It's great to see that, man. You're finding these diamonds in the rough, kind of helping them out. You never know later on in life where they could end up at, and they're all thinking like, man, if he hadn't given me a chance, who knows what I'm doing right now. And I personally want to thank you on behalf of them for doing that, even especially for the special need kids too, because you don't know, just because somebody's special needs doesn't mean they can't play football. I mean,
absolutely. You never know everybody, the same. Everybody's human. So at the end of the day, so you want to give everybody the same opportunity, the equal opportunity to do, whatever they enjoy doing. So I'm trying to make that as easy as possible, for everyone that I come in contact with. So yeah, most definitely though. It's a challenging thing, but I enjoy challenges though. So yeah.
All that comes from good parenting. So thank your parents on my behalf.
Most I will. Shout out to my mom and my dad and my family.
There you go. And then you're a good big brother on top of that, because you're making sure they get a chance to do. And is anybody interested in football right now?
No, actually, everybody in my family plays basketball. So I have a brother right now that he's in high school. His name is Kobe, and he's actually have a state playoffs. He's in the second round of playoffs right now. So he's probably going to college to play basketball somewhere. He has a couple options. So yeah, we'll see. So my whole family's a basketball. See, I played football late. See, if it wasn't for Charlie Ward, I would have been, I wouldn't have been where I am here today. So shout out to Charlie Ward as well. But yeah, everybody in my family plays basketball. Mom, dad, all my brothers, 2 or 3 brothers. Yeah, so I kind of was that diamond in the rough, I guess.
Okay, I'm sending positive energy out for your brother. I personally, I can play good defense in basketball. I'm a football player. I used to cheat. All my friends taller than me. I would push. Look, I could brag on this one. I've never been dunked on, and all of my friends are 6'3" and up. I've never been dunked on, but I cheat because I'm a football player and a wrestler. I would catch them in the air, walk them to half court. They're like, that's a foul. So what?
At least you would catch them, though. At least you would catch them.
I'm not trying to hurt you.
If you're not cheating, you're not trying. That's what I heard. So hey, ain't nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that at all. But I was actually pretty good at basketball, though. I won 2 state championships in high school. Yeah, 2 state championships in high school playing basketball. So I was actually pretty good at basketball. So I could have went to some different schools, some smaller schools, some NIE schools, and some SWAC schools to play basketball. But I don't know. Once I got on that field and started putting that helmet on it and that contact, it was a different story.
Football is a beast that drags you in, and once you get drugged, like, Man, I
Yeah,
can't no, see, I
yeah.
can't. So since you played football, you'll understand where this question is coming from. What is the dumbest injury you've ever had?
Dumbest injury. Probably the finger or a toe. Those are like the most dumb, like the most irritating. Just like you can't really do too much about it. You just kind of got to deal with it. And they happen so often. Those like the big injuries, yeah, but it's like the little small injuries are the ones that just nag you. Like you have to ice your hand all day long. If you got to tape them, you got to double tape them if it's your middle finger. You got to tape them with, outside the gloves. And like if it's a turf toe or pinky, or if a lineman steps on your pinky toe or whatnot. It's just like the small little things are the probably the dumbest. Is So yeah, that's probably that. And even playing the game, like the big hits you watch on TV, those are probably like they don't hurt, but it's like the small hits that you don't see, because the big hits you see, you kind of can brace for them, but the small hits you don't see, like those are one that just get some of you. Yeah. So what do you think?
I think you're right on that because I've been hit by all kinds of people and jumped right back up. But then one time I was just running, somebody hit my foot a certain way. I landed on my butt and was limping back like they're like, what happened?
I got tapping the help. I need one. Yeah,
I
yeah,
was like, my foot a certain way and I came straight down. I didn't fall forward. It was just boom. I'm like,
yeah. Some ain't go right. Some did not go right at all. Yeah.
all right, so look, I'm gonna get some more personal stuff because we got a lot of good information about what you're doing. So
Oh,
if you can have a conversation with anyone, it doesn't matter if they're alive or dead, who would that person be and what would you want to talk about?
um, let's see. Should I name an athlete or does it matter anybody?
It is. Yeah, it could be.
Anybody. I would actually have to say my grandfather. My grandfather recently passed away like 6 months ago.
Oh, I'm
So
sorry.
less than 5 months ago, less than that, 5 months ago. So probably my grandfather, he raised me or whatnot, and he was more like my father figure or whatnot. He raised me, and so taught me everything I know. So we had plenty of conversations, but it's almost like you want that last conversation or whatnot. So just to ask him, am I on the right path? Am I doing the right thing? Things of that nature. That guidance or whatnot that you probably would have wished that you always wish for more things or whatnot when someone passes away. But probably that person, that was probably my rock. That was probably my twin. I called him before every football game. He was a referee. He's the reason why I played sports. So he brought me into the sport world. He was a referee. So for the SWAC and for plenty of schools and whatnot, he was a superintendent as well. So very very educated man and whatnot in the field of education, and in the field of just giving back and being generous and things of that nature. So did that and was a referee for the SWAC as well. So I followed them everywhere on the weekends to all these games in the stadium and the SWAC classics and all these things and whatnot. So that's kind of where my passion for the sports came, and my passion for like helping, helping and giving back to other people. So that's probably my grandfather, just asking him, am I on the right track? What are things that, what can I do better? What I need to stay away from? Things like that. Yeah.
I think that's a really good one. I mean, because it's always good to be able to ask someone because you can't always tell if you're on track or not. You think you're doing right, and someone on the outside can come over and go,
Yeah.
"Hey,
Yeah.
track." I definitely that's a good one right there. So, is there any career advice that you want to give to the youngsters who may be thinking about going to college for football?
Well, the number one thing I want to say is grades first. That's the number one thing. That's the biggest number one thing. If you don't get your grades out, you will not be able to go to those colleges, and you not be able. And once you get to those colleges, you have to keep your grades up to be able to stay on the field or whatnot. So this thing, Division One football is very competitive. You do not want to have your grades affect, your where you go, or if grades affect you getting a scholarship or not, if you playing or whatnot. So you definitely do not want grades to affect. And number two, enjoy the process. This is a process that you would never, the ups and downs and the going to practice and the getting the phone calls and different colleges and choosing and things like that. That's the time that you need to cherish or whatnot, because it goes by quick. So enjoy the time, enjoy the moment. And the third thing is, I would say, just work hard. Just work hard. Just work hard, give everything you have, because you never know. Especially with football, with that sport, it's a contact sport, so you never know when it's your last time playing. I know one thing that I can say every day I have once the injury set in or whatnot, and I had to walk away from the game. I had no regrets because every day I gave it my all and whatnot. Practice, training wrong, taking care of your body, eating the right things, everything, just buying all in. So just buy all in and whatnot. No one can play forever, even the great ones, even the Jerry Rices and the Joe Montanas, whoever, even the great ones. No one can play forever. So just those three things or whatnot. So that's about it. And also, just being able to always have a plan in the back of your head for the next phase of life. Because, like I said, no one plays forever. If that's getting into the community, if that's opening your own store or being an architect, or find a different passion. That's being art. I know a lot of guys that come from football and go into music and artwork and stuff like that. So definitely find that passion. Find it earlier than later, because I know guys that are still trying to find it after football, and it kind of drags or whatnot. It's kind of a slow process. So I would say enjoy that moment and try to find your second thing while you're in football, because you never know. I hope everybody plays for 10, 15 years, go to the NFL and make millions, take care of their family, but that's not always the case, and you always want to have a backup plan or whatnot. So,
I love what you just said, because it is true that we, especially us athletes, we get so focused on what we're going to do and how good we are and what we can do to get better, and we never think about what if. And the what if, unfortunately, comes. It comes. There's no avoiding it comes. I know right now, some of the young kids that I talk to, they're like, "Oh, but Brady's still playing." You know what? Look at how many other people Brady's age are still playing. I'm like,
Brady's and LeBron's.
right, exactly.
Yeah.
Right. You just never know. So you got to always be prepared for that. Whatever it is, just be ready for it. And I mean, it's dope. It's dope. I'm loving that. So we're gonna ask you this.
All right.
Because I ain't trying to get cussed out. I forgot to ask that. Are you single? I forgot to ask that. Get cussed out. Okay, cool. I ain't want to get yelled at here. So, what is the worst date you've been on?
Oh my goodness. Worst I've been already off rip. I remember like it was nothing. Whenever I say this, whenever anybody says this, it always goes bad. It was one of those blind dates. It was one of those, see, look at your reaction. See, those are always the worst dates. It was a blind date, mutual friends or whatnot. I guess I was, I don't know, I was up for grabs for it or whatnot. She was up for it. Always see pictures. This was back maybe a couple years ago, but always get pictures or whatnot. But I was up for it. I trusted, I guess my friends' judgments. But we all have different type of whatnot. So trusted that or whatnot. Show up to dinner or whatnot, and did not recognize the person. Like I couldn't believe it. I was like, no, can I hit the reset button? Reset, restart. I thought it would be you just plug out the game and restart the level. So that was the worst date. I guess catfish. This guy catfish. So that was the worst date. Yeah.
I feel you on that. You saw my face. I've never had a good blind date.
Lucky.
I'm to the point now where I will not let any of my female friends introduce me to a woman. I would have to ask them about a woman, because they want to project what they think I should have, and it doesn't work. It
doesn't correlate.
Yeah, people go, "Oh, you're a nice guy." Yeah, I'm a nice guy, but I can't deal with prissy girls. I need a strong girl because I got a strong personality. A weak girl with a strong personality, that's not a good. Her feelings all the time.
Not gonna match. It's not gonna mesh well. It's not gonna mesh and blend well. I got you. Yeah.
I can't have somebody whose feelings get hurt every time I say something.
Yeah. Same for me either, because I'm an athlete. So sometimes I can talk a little noise or whatnot. If I see it getting to you, I might poke it a little bit harder. So I need somebody who's tough and can be able to shake it off and can ignore me sometimes. But I understand.
That's a real athlete thing there. So what do you do when you get stressed out? Because I know everything that you're doing right now, it takes time. Kids can get on your nerves. What do you do to decompress?
Man, the number one thing I do, and the only thing I do, is work out, man. Like I really that's my relaxation time, working out or whatnot. So I always going to the gym, always running. I'm always training or whatnot. Just I've been doing something for so long, it's kind of hard to stop doing it, because I've had success doing something, one way. So some people when they stop playing, they'll stop training or whatnot. But I have, a lot of people say, hey man, you can play right now. Everything you do, you're still fast and quick and everything. So I just try to keep everything up, just keep going and whatnot. Health is wealth. Health is wealth. So I just, that just keeps me going, working out, eating right. And yeah, staying in that same routine, waking up early in the morning, going to go work out, just keeping the same things going.
Okay, I respect that because you're the first person I've met who said that wasn't me because I don't drink or smoke or anything. So I'm always, when I get stressed out, I go straight to working out. The gyms have been closed, so it's been killing me. So I can't wait till everything opens back up so I can get back into my zone. Right now I'm finding music and things like that to keep my head right.
Yeah, that's me. That's me. Even ask my friends though. We'll be in here playing 2K, and like before you know it, I'll be down there doing push-ups and like lifting weights and stuff like that. So that's me. I'm a type of guy. Growing up, I even did it as well. I would even watch NBA games, NFL games, and for halftime and commercials, I would do some push-ups, some abs, or whatnot. So and that's kind of been my routine. Haven't changed it. So even now, I would still if I feel like if I haven't got a good workout, and I like to maximize my day. If I feel like I still have some left in the tank, I probably do a quick little workout to go ahead and max my day out, so I can be tired or whatnot, get a good night rest. I feel like if you're not tired, you don't get a good night rest. So I'll make sure I'm tired.
Yeah, I respect that. I'm trying to get back to what I used to do. I used to watch TV, 20 push-ups every commercial. Every commercial, 20 push-ups. I would just do. The longer I watched TV, the longer I had to do push-ups. So it was up to me. So if I'm watching the series, at the end of the day, arms are like,
yeah. Oh my goodness, you're getting big then. You're getting a good workout in.
It worked because when the first part kicked in and everything shut down, I was doing 20 push-ups. And then if I can't do 20, I dropped to 10, then 5. If I can't do 5, then that's the end of it. That means I'm done. And I got back to the gym thinking, man, my bench is going to be horrible. And I got in there and I hit 300. And I was like, whoa, for 2.5 months.
Kids don't know push-ups, and kids always ask me like, hey man, how do you do? Man, push-ups and sit-ups are, man, you can't beat it. It's undefeated.
Herschel Walker.
Exactly.
Push-ups, sit-ups. He didn't lift weights. Oh, I tell people all the time, you don't need them weights. It's good to have them, but you don't need them.
Yeah.
But,
and even Terrell Owens. I grew up. One of my favorite players was Terrell Owens, and he brought out the bands and stuff like that. So, and the guy, those guys are a monster in the weight room or whatnot. We've all seen them. You be a monster in the weight room or whatnot, get on the field and can't move a lick. So you got to have a nice balance. I always tell athletes, especially in different positions, to have a nice balance. Don't overdo it or whatnot. I might look like I'm overdo it because I don't run as I'm not in the game and inactive as much or whatnot. But when I was playing, though, yeah, I was probably a little bit more. Not probably, I was a lot more slimmer or whatnot. Just be able to run and move around and whatnot. So yeah.
Well, dude, I have enjoyed this conversation. 30 minutes just shot by on me.
Oh wow, it's been 30 minutes.
It's been 30.
Yeah, it has.
Vasquez, man, I'm happy to see you out here doing stuff, doing well. I'm hoping at some point we'll get you back on the show once we can go face to face, because that's my favorite part, being face to face with people, because I want to check out the camp. I want to come out there with the kids, because I'm all about giving back to kids and seeing what they can do. So I'm definitely going to try to circle back around when we're doing everything back to normal, see if I can come check out the camp. I promise you that. Thank you so much for coming on the show.
Yeah, man. No, thank you, man. I appreciate it. Thank you. It was an honor.
Look, I'll take that. So everybody, as you know, the Stress-Free Zone, I always tell people, live, love, laugh. Live for the moment. Love those who are there for you. Laugh and have fun. Life is too short. You never know when it's going to end. So try to hug those people that you love. Let them know that you love them. You never know what's going to happen tomorrow. It's your boy, Randy Stress. The Stress-Free Zone is out. Remember, always be stress-free. Appreciate you, man.
No problem. Appreciate you. Thank you.